What's up guys, welcome back here. Today I'm back here with another video, and I'm back with them realistic rebuilds. More than halfway done. Just did team 16, and the 17th team we'll be doing is the Brooklyn Nets. With KD and Kyrie being back, they're looking at championship aspirations, but what moves will they make to push to playoff aspirations? Find out in this video. As if you enjoy the content, make sure to drop a like. Don't forget to comment down below any new video ideas, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Back to 50 subscribers. Goal is 100 by the end of the year if possible. Only 2 months left, but now let's get started. So you already know how we start off every video, and that's with the NBA draft. And the Nets have 2 picks, pick 19 and pick 55. And the first pick I'm going to use is pick 19, and they're going to draft the international big Aleksej Pokusevski, who we're going to call Poku. And he's a freakishly talented big man who honestly has some guard-like skills. 7 foot, only 200 pounds as a power forward, which is one thing he needs to work on, getting some muscle on. But even with the lack of strength, he can shoot pretty well for a big man. Kind of inconsistent, but it's still good. He has guard-like skills, handles. Kind of reminds me, at his peak, he could be a Kristaps Porzingis, and at worst, he could be a Darko Milicic, but his upside is super high that the Nets really want to bank on. And even if it doesn't turn out his rookie year, it's alright because you'll have a lot of other talent next to him. But hopefully he can become a rotational piece. And at 55, they're going to take Marcus Howard, an automatic bucket getter from Marquette. You already know what he's able to do, being able to score. And he will likely be the backup point guard next year. And Spencer Dinwiddie asks for a bag that the Nets are not willing to pay. Then you know that Marcus Howard will be there to take his role. Next, we're going to have team and player options, and they'll only have one option, and that goes by the name of Garrett Temple. So it's a $5 million team option, and honestly, I can see the Nets declining it. Even though he had a solid season, averaging 10.3 points, 3.5 boards, he did not shoot very efficiently, as he only shot 38% from the field and 32% from the 3. He did not look the greatest, mostly inflated stats, because without Kyrie, without KD, someone had to take the shots, and he just doesn't really it's going to be a really good rotational piece. With the moves I made for him, just realized he wasn't going to fit. And as for the trade, I only made one trade, and that's with the Orlando Magic. He's kind of been rumored to go here for a while, and I decided to add a little more to it, as Aaron Gordon will be coming to the Brooklyn Nets along with Alfred Camino. In exchange, they'll be trading Taurean Prince, Desmond Musa, Rodinos Kurucs, Timothy Luau Cabarro, and a 2022 and a 2024 second round pick. Aaron Gordon had a kind of inefficient year, but his athleticism and still being only 24 years old is what wants the Brooklyn Nets to pick him on. He could be a really nice talent at the starting forward position, which Taurean Prince did not feel super bad, but didn't feel the best at, after averaging 12 points and 6 boards, shooting 37% from the field and 34%. They just really want to upgrade from him. They get 2 young talents as well, as Desmond Musa and Rodinos Kurucs are only 21 and 22. And then Timothy Luau Cabarro, 1-year deal, which is non-guaranteed. But he had a really good bubble, and maybe the Magic could really capitalize on that going throughout. And as for the Orlando Magic, it's not looking great for them. They're getting some younger talent, and they also get rid of Alfred Camino, who goes to the Brooklyn Nets, who's on a kind of long-term deal, but the Magic wants to give the Nets the defense that they really lack in, as they already have enough offensive power. Someone who can just fill his role as a shooter and playing defense is perfect for the Brooklyn Nets. Next up, we're going to have free agency, and I got 3 moves, which are all low-key moves. The first one, re-sign Joe Harris. You're going to need his shooting. You already have enough ball-dominant players on your squad with Kyrie, LeVert, KD, Aaron Gordon, Spencer Dinwiddie, all going to demand the ball a lot. You just need someone who knows his role and will play it. Joe Harris knows he's going to be a shooter, so he's just going to space out and be that shooter that the Nets really need. And then the other 2 moves are Kent Bazemore and Torrey Craig. If I'm going to be real with you, they are not getting rotational minutes. They will likely be on minimum or short middle exception deals. Probably minimum deals though. I don't see them really getting bags. They're not very young, don't have upside on the older side, but both of them can play defense. And when a team really needs a clutch stop with all this offensive power, you're gonna need some defensive lockdowns when it comes to those last 10 seconds, last possessions. And Torrey Craig and Kent Bazemore are able to lock up some of the best wings. If they're able to do that, that'll be really what the Nets really need. Just some extra defense just in case the offense is a lot, but the defense is lackluster. But with that being said, the 2020-2021 Brooklyn Nets lineup: at point guard, Kyrie Irving; shooting guard, Caris LeVert; small forward, KD; power forward, Aaron Gordon; and center, DeAndre Jordan. I would want to start someone else at center, but that's how Kenny Atkinson got fired for not wanting to start DeAndre Jordan. So Steve Nash will probably start DeAndre Jordan with chemistry for KD and Kyrie, who hopefully can have a bounce back year. Caris LeVert has been breaking out to hopefully being that third star, and Aaron Gordon hopefully has a good fit. And I just like the offense in that group. And back up, we got point guard Spencer Dinwiddie; shooting guard Joe Harris; small forward Al-Farouq Aminu; power forward Alexis Pokusevski; and center Jared Allen. The spacing and guard skills that Pokusevski provides with the defense presence from Jared Allen and the inside presence can be a really nice match together. And then you get a bucket getter and Spencer Dinwiddie with shooters and Joe Harris and Al-Farouq Aminu, who can knock down those big time threes when you really need it. Spencer Dinwiddie will hopefully be chasing the 6th Man of the Year award. And then in the reserves, you got Marcus Howard, maybe a G League guy, or maybe someone who could get a little bit of minutes to get mentored by Spencer Dinwiddie. And you got Kent Bazemore and Torrey Craig, which will only be used in defensive clutch time minutes. But with that being said, what do you guys think of the realistic Brooklyn Nets rebuild? I got a really interesting video idea coming up. Maybe dropping it tomorrow, but we'll see. But don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace out, guys.